Annyeonghaseyo. I'm bored in Korea. I'm bored in Korea, so I'm playing board games in Korea. Today, we'll be playing Dead of Winter. Our colony in the zombie apocalypse is besieged on all sides, and we're going to have to work together if we want to survive. However, one of us may not be what they seem. If you're enjoying the video, please make sure you're subscribed and give a thumbs up. Now, let's get to the gameplay. Welcome everyone. Here we have Dead of Winter set up. I'm going to be playing with my friends Harvest and MagicPokey. Harvest, you want to say hello?
Yeah. Hey guys. Back for game number 2. Hoping to beat Bob this time. Let's go.
That was a practice game. Nobody saw it. And MagicPokey.
Hey, I'm MagicPokey. I'm here to play, and I'm going to have fun.
Good. Alright, so let me go ahead and give a brief overview of the game before we get started. Up here we can see the round summary. This is how each round is going to play out. So we're going to reveal a new crisis card. Those are going to be little mini objectives we have to solve for the round only. We'll roll our action dice. Our action dice allow us to take all these different actions every turn. And then we have our player turn. So we use our dice and our characters to do those actions. Once we've all had a turn, we're going to do the colony phase. We have to pay food for everybody who's in the colony. We have to check our waste because we don't want the colony to be dirty. We'll resolve the crisis card that we saw initially. Add zombies to everywhere there is a survivor. We'll then check the main objective. This is the actual objective of the game that we're trying to solve. So this is find a cure. The victory condition is players have placed 2 medicine cards under this objective for each player that started the game. We're in a 3-player game, so it will be 6 total medicine cards that we need. We cannot use our starter cards, and players may place non-starter cards under this objective at any time during their turn. So we're going to have to go to these 6 different locations, non-colony locations, in order to find the medicine. Which, if I had to be a betting man, I would say the hospital would be a great place to check.
Gas stations and grocery stores and police stations probably secondary.
Yes. And let me go ahead and give us some starting cards since I'm thinking about it. There we go. Now, Harvest, MagicPokey, and myself, we all also have a secret objective card. So that is the main objective, but that's not how we actually win the game. We win the game by solving this card. So if I can manage to satisfy all these requirements, I will win the game. Now, there's a chance that Harvest and or MagicPokey could also win the game at the same time. It all comes down to if they can complete their objective.
Yes.
All right, we have...
The real objective is the friends we made along the way.
And the friends that we lost in 8. No, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. No.
Wow, we're like 10 minutes into the video, and you're already breaking out the cannibalism jokes. This is going to be great.
It's going to be great, yeah. It's Dead of Winter. It's what you do. The Find a Cure has a story element to it, so I'm going to go ahead and read that out right now. December 20th. I sit here in silent shock. Could the answer be so simple? Has our great species been brought to the edge of extinction by a mutation of one of its simplest and oldest viruses? If there are gods, surely they are laughing at us now. Or at least they laughed at each moment in my life when I failed to wash my hands. But what next? I need a better lab, and supplies. I need to rally the others and have them bring me everything they can. At the very least, I think I can immunize us. But even better, I think I might be able to eradicate this plague in one fell airborne swoop. I think back to that summer when, drunk on youth and love, I considered staying in Italy and saying, to hell with finishing med school. How horrifying to think that a cheating Italian boyfriend may have been a critical factor in ending the greatest catastrophe to mankind.
Boy, this hits different in 2021.
I know, that's kind of why I chose this scenario. I was like, this feels right. Alright, let's go ahead and start the game. So I'm going to shuffle the crisis deck and reveal our first crisis. We have Zombie Surge. We need tools equal to the number of non-exiled players, so 3 tools. If we fail this crisis, we will add 6 zombies to the colony and 1 zombie to all other locations. That's pretty bad, but not horrible.
Some of these starter cards are probably tools, right?
Yeah, probably.
I believe if it has that tool symbol, the hammer and wrench
Yes.
counts as a tool.
All right, we're going to go ahead and roll our dice. Harvest, is this your currently rolled dice, or is that from your... That's from your
No.
juggling? Okay.
Roll them.
Roll them. And Pokey, you can roll your dice up as well. There we go. Ooh, nice. Got some pretty nice rolls over there. And player turns. I will be first. Alright, so I have Gabriel.
So at the beginning of your turn, I draw a crossroads?
Yes, is this not your one that you drew right there?
I pulled it off the top, but I haven't looked at it yet because I didn't know exactly when I was supposed to draw it.
Oh, yep. Right now is a good time, so there you go. I'll give you a second to read that and see if the trigger has happened. And I'll be drawing one of those next for Harvest's turn, so I'll explain those when I get to it.
Okay, what does at the colony mean specifically in game mechanics terms?
It means, am I at the colony? So right now, both my characters are at the colony.
Gotcha. If a survivor the player controls is at a colony. Don't pretend I'm the only one who's thought about this. We all have. I've seen it in your faces. These people use up all our resources but contribute nothing. I'm not trying to be cruel. Just survive. I can't believe you're even talking about this. You know it would be murder to leave these poor people to the dead. Is survival worth sacrificing our own humanity? Are we no better than the monsters we hide from? Every player with 1 or more survivors at the colony must vote with a thumbs up or thumbs down. The option with the most votes takes effect. You can thumbs up to remove all helpless survivor tokens and lose morale, or nothing happens.
Well, considering we have no helpless survivors, I'm going to recommend we vote thumbs down. How does everyone else feel?
I also vote thumbs down.
I like the principle of the matter, so I'm just going to vote thumbs up.
You know
We
what?
should get rid of helpless survivors, but looks like you guys win.
Very principled of you. Nothing happens.
Cool. So this goes in the... Where does it go?
You can just put it next to it or delete it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right.
You just throw it off the table.
Yeah.
It flew back. It's magic.
So I have Gabriel Diaz. He has an influence of 60. He can do combat at a 2 or better up for one of his dice, search at 3 or better, and then his special ability, once per round when Gabriel is at a location with an item deck, you may reveal the top 4 cards of the item deck. If you revealed any outsider cards, you may place 1 into your hand, shuffle the remaining cards back into the item deck. And then Jenny Clark, influence of 24, 4 or better to do combat, 3 or better to search, and anywhere, once per round, when you perform a search with Jenny, you may look at 3 additional cards. So I'm going to be pretty good at digging through these decks. Alright guys, I'm totally loyal. That's why I'll be contributing to the crisis. Because I'm such a loyal
6,
guy.
right?
We'll need 3.
Oh, it's 1 per player.
Yeah,
What is it? Players.
it's
I keep
6
getting
minutes.
confused by like characters and players.
No worries, I gotcha. Alright, and then Gabriel is going to be moving, but I'm a little worried about rolling the exposure dice, so I'm going to spend some fuel. Play this card when moving a survivor you control. Do not roll for exposure for that move. So normally when you move, you have to roll this die, and something bad might happen, like, ooh, a wound! I avoided a wound by playing the fuel card. And I will go to the hospital. Because as I said, I'm a loyal survivor, and I want us to succeed.
Yeah, we need those medicines.
Exactly. Alright, so I'm going to use Gabriel's special ability. Once per round, I can reveal the top 4 cards of the item deck. If I revealed any outsider cards, I can put one of them into my hand. So, fuel, a syringe or something, a mop.
We're allowed to see all these?
Yeah, because it said reveal.
Okay.
Alright, there were no survivor cards, so those are going to get... I guess I shouldn't have shuffled. Oh, yeah. Shuffle the remaining cards
It's a
back with the
shuffle.
action deck. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm not cheating. All right, so
You're just playing a Magic the Gathering mill deck.
exactly.
You're playing-
That's it exactly. Mono blue, baby. All right, I'll spend my 3 with Gabriel to do a search action. So we will draw one of these cards and take a look at it. Ooh, that's not bad. And I can search again. So yeah, we will go ahead and keep that, and then we'll spend the other 3 to search one more time.
And sorry, you don't have to be at the colony to contribute to this crisis, right?
Correct, yeah. You can always contribute to the crisis, and you can always provide food to the supply.
Got it.
Hey, this looks pretty nice. All right, so I'm happy with this search, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a medicine card for the main objective. Because say it with me, I'm a loyal survivor.
You are a very loyal boy.
Very loyal boy. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna put some food into the supply as well, just in case some people feel like sticking around in the colony while we're out. So I kind of alluded to this, but I'll go ahead and spell it out. We only need to feed people at the colony. Everybody who's outside the colony, like Gabriel is right now, do not require food.
Well, yeah, they could just eat all the zombies.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, and Jenny needs to go somewhere too. Does Jenny want to go to the hospital, or does Jenny want to go somewhere else?
Jenny
is going to go to the police station. And Jenny's ability... Oh, wait, no, actually, before I do my ability, we're going to see if... Ooh. Safe. Now we're going to use...
You played the fuel at the right time.
Exactly. Gotta be lucky. Better lucky than good.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have to meet the number on the card, or do you have to beat the number on the card?
3 or better, so... 3 plus is 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool. Once per round, when you're performing a search, you may look at 3 additional cards, so I will spend my 4 to search with Jenny, so I get to look at 4 cards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. I think you're seeing what I'm putting down there, right? Yeah. Which means these are going to go... Oh, but that's really nice. But nope. These are going to go back. So you go back. You go back. You go back. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and play this card. 1 outsider. Add the top card of the survivor deck to your following and place their matching standee at the colony. There are no helpless survivors on this card, so we do not need any more helpless survivors. And we got Brian Lee. Brian Lee's the mayor. And once per round, you may increase an unused action die you control by 1. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So let's see if I can find Brian. Brian Lee, there you are. So he comes into the colony. And I don't have any more dice, so I can't use him right now. But starting from next round, I will have an additional die.
Does he count as the food supply, even though you just got him now and you don't really have a chance of moving him anywhere or playing him?
Yeah, he's going to need food at the end of the round, yep.
Okay.
And let's see. Speaking of which, do we think that we're going to need more food? Do you folks think you're going to be sticking around, or are you planning on leaving?
I'm planning to move both of my characters.
Same.
Okay, then I won't do it. Excuse me, anything else?
Well, actually, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Do you need to be at the colony to clean waste?
Yes.
So then, no, one of my characters will be sticking around.
Well, you don't have to worry about cleaning the waste, because it's 10 cards. So we have a long way to go before, hopefully a long way to go before we need to worry about that.
Yeah, but I've got a 1 that I rolled here, so I could just only use that to clean waste.
Yeah, you can also do that before you move. So you clean waste and then you move.
Oh, I thought you had to use a dude for one thing. Okay.
Nah, you can do one. Your Santa could do all 3 actions if you wanted.
The way I understand it, you're only limited by the dice that you have. You can kind of do anything.
Yeah.
You just get 3 actions. That's it.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter who doesn't.
Exactly. So that will be it for me, and I don't want to deal. I want to draw. There we go. So Harvest, you can
My turn?
go.
I will give you a moment to read that.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. First, I'm going to contribute, because I am also a loyal boy. So you went to both of the places that I wanted to go. I'm wondering if it's worth spreading out, if only to limit the amount of zombies that are piling up, because none of us are really fighter guys.
Well, Gabriel is. Gabriel can do it with a 2 or better.
Gabriel is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which that's kind of why
well
I
then-
sent him to the hospital, because I figure we're going to be going there a lot, and he'll be better at fighting off the zombies that show up.
And both of my guys are good fighters too, so if you need me to go somewhere to help defend, I can.
Then I'm going to bring my accountant, David, to the hospital as well.
Ooh, very
And
good.
I am also not feeling lucky, so I'm going to pay some fuel. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to roll this to see if I would have died.
Yeah, exactly. Seeing if I died, that's always fun.
And I almost would have.
Oh, and you don't have to build a barricade. I don't know why I said build a barricade. We were talking about cleaning waste. You can use the 1 to build a barricade at the hospital as well. That way,
Okay.
we're a little bit safer that way too.
So I can
But
use
you
this
have to be
one.
at the hospital to do it.
Correct.
What are some things that I can do with dice that are, I can't use at all? I can clear waste if I'm at the colony. I can
Clean
add
waste,
barricades.
build a barricade, or attract. So you can move 2 zombies from another location to your current location.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna search with David using one of my die,
Okay.
and I take a hospital card.
Pokey, do you have 1 tool that you can contribute to the crisis?
I don't, but I was going to send my drunk to the gas station to look for one.
Okay. There are no tools at the gas station,
Oh,
so I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Okay, well then where would I find tools? Probably at the grocery store?
A little bit at the grocery store, but the school and the police station would be a little bit better. The icons on the top right of the location, starting from the left, those are how likely you are to find it. So you're very likely to find food at the school, educational books, tools, medicine, people. But at the gas station, there are no tools, so there are supposedly no tools in the gas station item deck.
okay.
Okie dokie.
So I searched. I took 1 card, and David's ability is when I perform a search, I can look at 1 more card. So I'm going to take 1 more if you don't mind.
Go for it.
That
You'll
sounds
have to
good
put one
you.
of them back, though.
Correct.
Ah!
Why didn't they go into my hand?
I didn't see that.
I dragged it to my hand. That's okay. I have to discard one of the ones I took, right? Not one of the.
Yeah. That's be one of the ones you took.
Does this get shuffled again, or does it go to the top?
Top, but then we'll shuffle.
I was gonna search again and just take it.
Oh.
I'm gonna send Olivia Brown, my doctor, to the.
I mean,
No, I'm gonna go to the library. Just kidding. Change my mind. I'm a fickle guy.
I'm just gonna move you a little bit because you went to the zombie spot.
Oh, oops.
He's the traitor! Get him!
Oh, you found me out.
Turn 1 reveal, nice.
So I need to roll my exposure die because I moved. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
That was
good.
close.
Pretty good.
The tooth is a automatically die, right?
That is correct.
That was close. All right, and I'm going to search with David again, just because he can.
That's the die you already spent.
Yeah, this one. Whoops. I don't
It
know
was
why
a
that
6.
rolled.
I saw it.
It was a 6, yeah.
Can confirm.
So I'm going to take a hospital card, put it in my hand, flip it over, take another one.
Oh, that's only once per turn, though.
Whoops.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. That's every time. That's a pretty... You know what? I was giving you a little rib earlier. No. That's a pretty tight ability. All right, while he's checking on those, I'm a little worried right now because we only have 2 cards. Pokey says he doesn't have any, which kind of makes sense because he's like, what's the tool icon look like? So I can kind of believe that. But
to be fair, I never said what's the tool icon look like.
You didn't. You said something to that effect, though. It's like, well, how will I know if it's a tool?
I got you. I'll add one more. I can add one more anytime.
You can, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we got 3 right now. We're okay.
Supposedly.
And I don't know. I tried to shuffle this.
Yeah, you got it.
And okay, and I have a 1. I'm gonna barricading the hospital. Does that sound like a good idea?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna barricade the hospital. And that's my turn. Thanks for your patience.
All right, the card did not go off.
Are we allowed to see what it was?
I think it would have added Daniel, someone or other, to the game. Do I own Daniel? No. That doesn't matter.
How does that work if you're adding someone that's already...
It wouldn't trigger.
By another player? Oh, okay.
Okay, so
it's just that'd be funny.
It's the start of my turn, so Harvest, you're going to draw a card.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Does it go off?
Well, let me look at it, please.
So patient.
You can start playing.
Cool. So the first thing that's going to happen is that my drunk mall Santa, Forrest Plum, is going to stagger out to the grocery store in search of booze.
I love the role-playing.
Steve Jackson says every game is a role-playing game, and you're taking that to heart.
So I roll the exposure die.
Yep. Ooh.
I'm fine. You guys stupid. All right, so now I have to spend a thing to search, and he has to be a 5+, so I'm going to spend my 6.
Okay. So you get to look at the top card.
Top card.
Perfect. Now, if you don't like that card, you can make noise to look at an additional card, but you still only keep 1.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm also going to, because I think one of you is a betrayer, I'm going to contribute.
You gotta watch that. You can't reveal it.
Yep, you're right. I should have flipped it before I did it. I'm going to put something in the crisis pile.
Why would you do that if there's already 3? We don't need more.
Because he thinks one of us is a betrayer, but I don't believe him.
Oh, I get it. One of us could have put a non-tool in. Got it.
Where's the best place to go to find survivors? Because honestly, Beth is only good if there's a survivor around.
They all are fairly equal into being able to find those. It's always the lowest item in the deck.
Okay, well, you know what?
Technically, the police station would be the wrong place to go, because I pulled one out already.
Well, that's where I was going to go, because the other thing I want to find is a weapon, I guess, to maybe fight these zombies.
That's fine.
But the gas station might be better then, since it's almost as good at finding a weapon and it could get a survivor.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So that's what I'm going to do. Bev is going to hike her ass to the gas station. But, sorry.
I wonder if this is a comment on gas shortages, that only 2 people can go to the gas station.
Oh, I took a wound.
Don't worry, if you can meet up with Olivia at the library, I can clear that for you.
So 3 wounds and you die, correct?
Yep. Olivia's got a topical lotion you can put on that.
Nice. I'm going to spend my 5 to search with Bev. I'm actually going to rustle up and search again.
All right, I'll put a noise token out there for you. That's not what's supposed to happen.
Do we need to shuffle that again?
No, it's fine. There's the bottom card that was revealed. It's not a horrible thing.
Okay, that one I'll keep. So what do I do with the other one?
Put the other one, flip it back over, put it on top of the deck, and then we'll shuffle. Oops, look at me, flipping my own self. Alright, just to explain what just happened. Pokey didn't like the card he drew, so he rustled, meaning he makes noise, and he looked at a second card. He chose the second card and put the first card back, but now the noise token might generate more zombies at the end of the round.
So how do I equip something?
You just play it from your hand onto one of your guys.
I'm going to give Bev a lighter.
Okay.
Oh,
Once per round, when the survivor performs an attack, you may pay a fuel card, to kill 4 zombies instead of 1.
that is a big lighter.
Wow. Yeah, just squish them.
Flamethrower?
Rorschach vibes over here.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
for real.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're all trapped in here with me.
Yeah, I guess since she's the mother, she has a hairspray bottle in her purse, and she just whips that out and flamethrowers it up, yeah.
And then I guess since I made a noise, I'll use my 1 to build a barricade at the gas station.
Okay. Well, you can continue to use that. It goes on, on one of the biohazard symbols. Perfect. All right.
Perfect.
Anything else that you'd be liking to do?
Hold on. Brian Lee is at the colony, and each colonist takes 1 food, right?
Correct.
We've got 2, though.
Yeah, so I don't need to contribute a food.
Nope.
So then I'm fine.
It doesn't go away at the end of the round, though, right? It's just a stock. We can stockpile it.
Yeah, we can stockpile. So we have to pay food. So 1 food gets paid. It would be good for 2 colonists. So we lose like that 0.5 food, but whatever. Oh well.
Okay.
Check waste. 3 cards in the waste. Not bad. Resolve crisis. So we're going to shuffle that up. And we have a tool. Junk. More junk. And more junk. Now I can look at this and see that the starter items were 3 cards and then the hospital. Who's at the hospital? David and Gabrielle. I was going to say Gabriella. Gabrielle. So that means we succeed.
One of us is a good boy?
Yeah, one of us is a good boy.
Or we could all be good boys.
Impossible.
Wait, are you speaking like jokingly, or is it actually mechanically impossible?
No, yeah, I'm just joking.
Hucky ducky.
Alright, so nothing bad happens. Oh, but this card is gone.
Oh, thank you. I forgot to look at that. It was if you healed somebody, so it did not trigger.
Okay. Next up is add zombos. So we're going to have a zombie here. A zombie here. Pokey, roll a die. On a 4, 5, or 6, you get an extra zombie. I don't know.
I was just
stealing his dice.
I'm sorry, Harvest. I was moving it off your card because I'm finding it easier to read your card than mine because mine's sideways.
Oh, okay. You can also just like press Alt over the card and it will highlight it.
And orient it for you.
Nice.
4.
I rolled a 4.
Second zombie says hello.
Oh gosh.
Use your lighter.
Yeah, pretty
My
much.
barricade does nothing.
It'll do something next round. Alright, so there are the zombies. Check main objective. We only have 1 card, so we haven't completed it yet. Round token goes down, and first player token gets moved.
Our colony is going to have to hunker down for the night right here, but we'll be back soon with more action in Dead of Winter. If you're enjoying the videos, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you'll be notified when the next video goes live. Will one of our survivors not make it to the next video? I'm excited to find out, and I hope you are too. Until then, annyeonghaseyo. I'm Bored in Korea, and we'll see you next time.